Where are you taking them? Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. She's trying to take my headphones somewhere. Okay. Woo! We'll put them there. We're going to have a look at the magical unicorns, but I've got to tidy up first. It's Friday. It sure is. Oh, the message that keeps coming through is we've got a lot to get through. It's like, okay. It's like, come on, we've got a lot to get through. It sounds more dramatic than what I imagine it is, but we've got a lot to get through. Oh, I feel a bit in a state. Maybe it's just my own hair. Okay. Oh, right. We've got a lot to get through. I'm understanding. But let me just tidy up first. And then we'll start with the magical unicorns. We'll have some coffee. I know we've got a lot to get through, but let's just like have a moment. One moment in time when I'm more than I thought I could be. When all of my dreams are a heartbeat away and the answers are all up to me. Come play. Come play. One moment in time when I'm racing with destiny. Okay, we'll get on with it. I'm done now. Come, sweetie. We'll play you some space. And then you can play up now. Yes? Yes. Okay, here we go then. Let's have that card. Oh, you've got a hairband now. Oh, I recommended this to somebody today. I said, do you like have negative thoughts? So we'll get abandoned. Abandoned? Are you feeling abandoned? Well, that's a negative thought, isn't it? Ah, give yourself a little flick if you're feeling abandoned. It was about if you feel yourself having a negative moment, thoughts, then snap yourself out of it. That's the lid to this one. She's got it in her mouth. Lift your head up, Belle, so everyone can see. You're not going to go away with that. Whereabouts did it go? It's on the floor. I think that might be best. They're my glasses. Okay, are we going down now? Okay. Right there. And she's off. Nearly. I've just got a few more bits to tidy up. Oh, whoopsie daisy. That was a train whistle that just went down the gap. It's one of those wooden contraptions that if you blow into it, it sounds like a train. That kind of sound. Where's the lid to this, please? Thank you. And that, thank you. It's like at the end it all just comes together, doesn't it? Okay. How to raise your own salary. Oh, that's interesting, because I felt like let's use the example, well, what we are talking about. The divine masculine sound to the divine feminine. How do we how to how do we raise your salary, gal? How do we promote you? How do we get you out there? Yeah, you know what I mean. How do we assist? How do we assist? That's really nice, isn't it? It's like you do so much of the journey alone that I was going to say that it feels quite alien, you know, someone actually wanting to like promote you or to assist you. It's refreshing. But obviously the Divine Feminine would know that, well, she knows her own worth. So we've got a lot to get through. I know. I'm still tidying up the cards. Or we just dilly-dallying. Dilly-dallying along the way. No rush. It's all in divine order. Okay. But very interesting. Wow, how are we doing these cards? Listen. Oh, I did feel the energy of the Divine Masculine taking over today. So you crack on and do it. And then I know I have to get the giggles. Don't giggle, Lucy. I don't mean it like that. It's just... Okay. Let's just settle into the energy. Okay. I know, we're going to take that card as well. I just feel like, well, somebody needs a hug. They're a little bit teary-eyed. Well, that's all I can see is these 3 cards here. And they're teary-eyed. I'm trying to not to be influenced. Oh, as I leaned forward, as I was meant to, I can see that Belle's laying now. Just on the other side of the door. That card went in reverse, so we'll leave it like that. And, you know, they've got their paws underneath. She's up now, sniffing around a box. What's in there? This energy of wanting to be reassured. Why? Why? I felt that was actually like you asking the universe, like, why? Why is all this happening to me? Simplicity in reverse. So we're going to say that maybe it's not simple. It says put your energy into the basics and let go of excess. So you're not putting your energy into the basics and you're not letting go of the excess or the X's. Okay. Wanting a simple life. It's very nice and peaceful, a simple life. Okay. The simple life lacks arrogance and ignorance. Oh my goodness. That's so interesting. Because before I came on, I had my dressing gown on because it's got a bit cold. So I left my dressing gown just in the hallway because this message was like, come on, we've got a lot to get through. It's like, okay, I'm on my way. And she's inside my dressing gown. She's got on top of the box, and then she's got inside the dressing gown that was draped over the box that she was sniffing that I told you about. And now she's in my dressing gown on the floor. In there somewhere. She likes to go under the covers, that one. Listen, hiding underneath the dressing gown. I thought it would be the quickest thing to warm me up. because normally I'd put my coat on, you know, but it was chilly, and I actually thought to myself, my dressing gown's my best bet. Okay. But I'm not going to come on camera with, like, my clothes on and a dressing gown. Imagine. Okay, so you're wanting a simple life. Let's get you some guidance. It's time to imagine. What would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true? So you made a wish. So now it's time to imagine what would you see, feel, think and hear if your wish came true. And then we have, oh, she just went, oh. Try something new. You'll only know that you can do something if you try. Very much the energy over the last few days about trying love's way. Give love a try. Try it on for size. Fits perfectly. Try something new. I'm going to read that card. One reason why you may feel bored is that you're doing the same things over and over. To feel excited about life, you need to try new things. This card asks you to think of something that you've always wanted to do and then learn about it. Ask your family or friends to take you along on their adventures. When you try something new, you may feel funny at first, like it won't work. But just do your best to enjoy yourself and don't worry about being perfect, especially at the start. The more you can relax and have fun, the better everything will go. So sign up for a class where you'll learn something new, like a language, drama, or photography class, or maybe take up a new sport. Stretch yourself beyond what you think you can do. You may find that you really enjoy this new activity, and you'll most likely make new friends. You'll also find that you'll learn new skills that will help you in other areas of your life too. Hi, Gal. I felt that energy coming in with, what did I say about assisting the divine feminine? Try something new. And try being you. Gal, good afternoon, channel of love. Everywhere I turn today, all I keep hearing is she's like the wind. That's a beautiful song, isn't it? That's a beautiful sign. Do you know what's coming through for me of that song? She's taken my heart, but she doesn't know what she's done. Okay. Next. Masculine energy, remember. I'm singing Frank Sinatra. Oh my goodness. The words, let's get them out. I'm singing Frank Sinatra. But it's like, and I did it his way. We'll do it his way. Okay. What's your way? Tell me. To see our new love, I'm in total agreement. Because like this symbol on here always reminds me of like the channels logo. See our new love. Look past the seeming errors, mistakes and misunderstandings and see only the love within each person, including yourself. Your resolute focus upon the love that underlies every situation brings about healing in undreamed of ways. Oh, the power of love. I mean, I'm just feeling amazing at the moment. So I'm called to dwell in this love. It's a nice space to be in. We'll go to the enchanted map. Follow the leader in reverse. We read this card again. We did have it last time. Every life is a teaching tool for others. Your authenticity and honesty are an example to those around you. Reversed, the follow the leader card offers a gentle push to get up and take the lead. In a partnership, in a relationship or partnership, be the one to voice what must be said. Muster your courage and speak your needs aloud. Affirm what you like and what you feel. Don't just hope for someone else to fix the problems you see. If your inquiry is about a career or project, you must take the initiative to draw up a proper plan. And if it's about a personal relationship, you must be clear about your intentions and desires. Boldly begin a discussion about how things really are and how to make the situation work for the highest good of all. Do this as soon as possible. You may be pleasantly surprised by the results. Who is this guidance for? And who is it from? My headphones, you found them again. Let's get a card from here. Okay. She's got the hairband again. Oh no, she doesn't need that. Oh, she's trying to pick the phone up with her teeth. Okay. She has dragged my phone off before. Not here, but when I've been downstairs. She's dragged it with its charger. Like, with her mouth, though, picked up the phone. A strong little girl, aren't I? And all fluffy. Fluffy and clumsy and adorable. Mischievous, pouncy, flouncy, crazy. The amount of toilet bowls we find around the house. Yeah. All sorts. She gets up to all sorts. Hi, Bond. How are you today, darling? Strength, card number 44. We're going to the mermaids and dolphins as well. Magical mermaids and dolphins. Don't forget the magic. It's the secret ingredient, it's the special ingredient. Magic. It's a kind of magic. Card number 44, strength. Your true strength comes not from self-reliance alone, but from a sincere faith in a higher power. The strength to accomplish even the most daunting tasks is yours at this time, and you can connect with and channel the power of the universe. The strength card indicates that your ideas are being tested and refined, and your relationships are being deepened. No matter what happens, nothing can move you off the course of evolution. As the potency of your connections becomes more obvious, you're able to harness the creative energies that are available to you. This very much sounds like the Divine Masculine speaking to the Divine Feminine. He's here to assist. He knows his stuff. Have courage and dive in, for magic is in the process of finding a form to take. When you remember the real strength comes When you remember that real strength comes from a combination of your efforts and reliance on a higher power working through you, all is possible. You can do anything now. I'll do anything for one kiss. Anything. come tumbling down. Yes, I'll do anything, anything, anything for you. Let's have a look at this this energy. It says to watch your thoughts. So that's what that would come in with. It's important to only think about what you desire, not what you feel. See only love. Let's read this message. Watch your thoughts. By drawing this card, you're alerted to the extra importance of monitoring your thoughts. You have no neutral thoughts, and every one of them creates an effect in your life. So you're being asked to be vigilant in holding only positive thoughts. Most of us slip into negativity occasionally, and you may be no exception. However, you can undo the effects of negative thinking by recognising them and stating, I now cancel that thought and replace it with the following positive affirmation of my true divine desires. Then list the situations and attributes that mirror your godliness and goddessliness. That's it, they just mentioned both of you. Both of you. Then list the situations and attributes that mirror your godliness and goddessliness. During this important part of your life, you have the power to manifest your highest potential at the most rapid rate possible. I'll bring it on. Are you ready? Are you ready for love? Yes, I am. Oh, yeah. Go to the romance angels, I think. And the Mother Mary, and the Lover's Oracle. How long have we been on for? It feels like I've been on for a lot longer. Okay. I've got the card, thank you. Unrequited love. There's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep this relationship going. Okay, I'm just Googling because it's total opposite of what this is. So, okay, let's have a look at this. We're going to go back to the first card. The simplicity in reverse, okay. So somebody recognising that this isn't love, okay, and they want to like try love's way. We've got to get back on course. Okay, we are. Unrequited love. It's kind of, you know, I'm like swapping from this really high energy to then having to talk about or recognising what love, the energy of what love isn't. Unrequited love. The romance angels compassionately bring you this card as an answer to your relationship question. The person you're inquiring about has many qualities that you find attractive. However, there's not enough mutual attraction to create the passion you're seeking. This relationship is more like a cat and mouse chase, with one partner continually retreating and disappearing. Neither person enjoys this imbalance, and lack of chemistry is the reason. You may both share genuine love, which in itself can be a foundation for a long-term relationship. This card comes to you simply to help you understand the missing component, which you both can sense. Every relationship is a synergy of blended energy. You can't completely control the attraction factor, but you can override and steer it. Sometimes painful childhood experiences can draw you to unhealthy relationships as you recreate the original situation in an attempt to heal it. You can ask the angels for guidance to help you elevate your spiritual frequencies so that you attract a partner of a similar nature. You deserve to be in a relationship of mutual appreciation and attraction, so it's worth your time and effort to manifest one with these qualities very soon. Okay. Let's go back to the actual situation here. Did I not? Oh, I did see some decks I was going to use. There's a lot of pressure in my ears. And there's a card here that's around the other way so I can see the writing. Look inside yourself, examine what is causing you to feel this way. Playfulness, we've thrown it to the floor now. Well, the energy shifted, isn't it? It's like we've kind of gone just slightly out of alignment so that we can discuss this and bring you higher. To lift your vibration. Patience. Playfulness, but it's like you need guidance, so... Playfulness, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember love is the greatest healer. Okay. So what's coming through here is I'm not to allow this energy to bother me and my vibration. I get it. Okay. We'll get one more card from here. Criticising one another will only lead to further unhappiness. Love and accept each other as you are, and your relationship will magically transform. Yeah, because I felt the message of you don't need to allow this to like burden you in any way. This isn't your issue. It isn't your drama. It isn't your karma. But you, on the other hand, are manifesting the arena for love. You are the environment. Balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. It's not going to be easy. It's going to challenge you. But no one said it would be easy. That's how the saying goes. But it'd be worth it. Okay. I want to go to the archangels because I've looked at them a few times and I've got a scratchy hand here, an itchy hand. It's like the Mother Mary will make you feel better with her message. Bond, I am vibrating my sore hip with my headphones on sync pressure in the ears and vibrating changes. Too funny. Okay. Two cards. We'll take this one first. New beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and passionate review of the past. It's a judgment card, but there's no judgment there. Actually, in this deck, there's no real negative cards or translations. It's new beginnings. Starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. That's the truth. The Knight of Gabriel, Divine Feminine's energy, okay? Confident, enthusiastic, courageous and charismatic. It's time to take action, great passion for a cause, instinctively knowing just what to do. Divine Feminine's energy. Let's see the Divine Feminine and her higher self. I've got two cards that have been left as I've been moving the cards around. The Three of Michael, Release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Look at this bird of peace coming in. In a way, it feels like Archangel Michael's there. And he's just about to reveal to you. It's like you're a bit afraid to look. And the King of Michael, principled, rational, ambitious, and respected. Wisdom and objectivity are important now. Stay in your integrity, a situation that calls for honest and open communication. It's time for the Divine Feminine to be honest, open, communicative. The journey of love we're going to now. Angel of Jupiter, awaken. Card number 6. Took me to the full moon. I believe it's full moon tonight. Full moon in Aries. Card number 6. Beloved, within you there is magnificence, greatness, and the ability to live bolder, larger, and more exuberantly than you may have ever imagined. Awaken that keen spirit, hungry for adventure and new experience. The angel of Jupiter, the spirit of bold expansion and divine generosity, lies within you. Your spirit cannot be made small, but must be free. Start now. Feel the endlessness of your own heart. What can be done today to live bigger? A smile, a yes to that offer of adventure, sharing vulnerability without fear, taking a step forward into the unknown, daring to imagine that the divine doesn't just happen to you, but happens through you as you. Embrace the courage of your open heart. Embrace the courage of your own open heart and dare to dream, beloved. The bold, divine nature within you is calling you to great things. Now is your time to awaken. This oracle holds a message of guidance for you. You are being given an opportunity that can change your life. Don't hesitate to accept it. If you are acting with more assertiveness, more generosity, more playfulness, and more spiritual authority than usual, this is confirmation that this is coming from a genuine place within you. If you are experiencing some havoc in your life, or a sense that things are changing, this oracle comes as affirmation. Yes, there is change, and yes, you are outgrowing what once was, so you will be prepared to receive that which is more suited for your next stage of growth. Let's read this poem. I was going to say let's finish with this poem, but we're going to get a message from the Mother Mary. Awake in your arms, I wait to stop time, savouring each moment for an eternity. Like an angel, you light the room, your love giving life to the love I held within. Unbridled and free, our dream unfolds, and we are forever changed. Let's finish with a message from the Mother Mary. The song I'm singing is Take That. It only takes a minute, girl, to fall in love, to fall in love. It only takes a minute, girl, only takes a minute, girl. 2 cards. That's fine. I wonder who the message is for. I wonder who the messages are for. You'll figure it out. Gaga, my daughter and I have been on a reconnecting journey with the words of a song. All I need is the air that I breathe to love you. Air, appreciation, integrity, respect. We discovered together, love. That's beautiful. The first message. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles. Who is the lady who can manifest miracles? Card number 11. I mean, you know how to manifest. I say all of you guys know how to manifest, the process of manifesting, what's required. Love seeks to manifest through you as you. It is not only your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. It's just so beautiful, isn't it? But you knew it. One minute of unconditional love breaks a negative chain. Okay. And do you remember what I've said like for years? I don't say it often, but you get like your reward once you've done the work. It's a natural evolution of once you've done the work on yourself, you will attract like attracts like. You will attract your counterpart, your divine love. So love seeks to manifest through you as you. It is not only your spirit that is to be blessed by love, but your body and your life too. You are meant to live a reality of divine love. You are meant to experience the presence of the divine in everyday life. Your spiritual life and material existence are not destined to be separate, but rather are to be united, enhancing each other, infusing each other with love and sacred relationship. My miracles are not limited to the world of spirit. They manifest in the material world as signs that divine love is alive in the here and now. Will you be a willing channel for my miraculous manifestations? We may think of miracles as special, out of the ordinary occurrences, yet Mother Mary teaches us that the miraculous is meant to happen every day. It already does. If only we had the eye of the heart open enough to see it, we would be sent into states of rapture at how marvellous divine creation is, at how extraordinary is the creativity that unfolds in every moment of our lives, and how miraculous intervention happens through divine grace. Subtly and yet inevitably, grace brings this person and that person together. It weaves this synchronicity into that, which leads to another amazing moment of creation. Endlessly, the miracles of creation build upon each other in exquisite patterns of divine love simply happening. We can be fearful of not being in control of it, of not knowing how it is going to work itself out, or we can be in awe and trust and choose to surrender into the flow of the Mother's grace. So vast is the scale of divine intelligence unfolding in perfect plan upon the earth, our minds might become overwhelmed and challenged by what is essentially unfathomable to anything other than the trusting heart that needs no explanation. No matter how we choose to look at things or respond, life itself, including the miraculous manifestations of the Divine Mother, continues. This oracle, however, brings to you a special task, if you are willing to accept it. This task is to become a sacred vessel through which the miracles of the Mother can be made manifest. Throughout history, there are stories of ordinary people who were asked by Mother Mary to perform some task or other. These tasks were not impossible, but were challenging because they asked each individual to put more faith in her, will prevailing, than in their fears and the fears of those around them, even if they couldn't see how that could be possible. These people became known as saints, but they began just as you and I, ordinary people, living their lives with a love for the Holy Mother and a desire to be open to the miraculous. To fulfill the task that the Mother will ask of you, whether you know what that is right now or have no idea whatsoever as yet, you'll need to have courage. Courage will help you trust your heart as you sense her task for you. It might be a seemingly small task, such as planting a garden of flowers on your front lawn, which will benefit those who pass by. It might be a large task, such as speaking the truth in a relationship where you might fear that in doing so, you will lose the relationship. It might be to write a book or to come out of the spiritual closet, so to speak. It might be to pray for someone who hurt you and to ask for forgiveness for them. It might be to love yourself enough to say no to a relationship that is not right for you, even if there is love there. It might be to move to another place where your light is needed, even if you do not understand that at the time. It might be to support a cause that stirs your heart, or to go to a spiritual class or workshop, or to set some boundaries between you and family members who ask too much of you. Courage will also help us trust in her as we carry out her task. It is through our efforts in carrying out the task asked of us that we empower her to help us. It is difficult to help someone who won't help themselves. We have to give to receive, and as we receive, we are empowered to give. We need to have courage to start the cycle without trying to control it. We need courage to accept the help offered and to keep going. Our Lady of Manifest Miracles wants her presence felt and her plan of love carried out through each one of us in the physical world, and that includes you. This oracle brings a special message that it is time now to put your spiritual principles to the test. It is time to rely on them completely as a way to live and move in the world. It is not only safe to do this, but the only way to really allow her miraculous love to manifest through you. Doing this will mean that all that is destined to be born through you this lifetime can then be. The book buckled on me. It feels like the book's being handed over for the next card. I've just got one more sentence. Lots of noise going on next door. Laughing. Doing this will mean that all that is destined to be born through you this lifetime can then be free. It can then be free. I'm sorry, the laughing's distracting me. I know, I do it at the... well, certain timings when maybe I shouldn't, but it's divinely timed. Okay, so doing this will mean that all that is destined to be born through you this lifetime can then be. You are blessed by the Holy Mother, empowered by her, and asked to trust completely in her grace. Okay, let's get on to this next card. Whereabouts is it? Can you hear that? It's just like, oh, 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 oh. Love yourself first, yes. Yes, of course. What's there not to love? I mean... Our Lady who prevents interference. Card number, interesting, 22. Got card number 11. And then we've got 22. 11. Your inner light is growing, my beloved, and through love you are attracting many who can be nourished by you. As the love in you blossoms, there are others who are captured in fear, who may feel threatened by you and wish to obstruct your growth. I am your salvation and protection, for my love is greater than any fear. Place your loving trust in me. You shall not be harmed, nor shall you be swayed from your inevitable spiritual success on my path of love. I prevent spiritual sabotage from succeeding. The success on your path through me is a triumph of spiritual freedom. One of the paradoxes of the manifest world is that whilst creation flows from the one divine source of love, at the physical level of expression, this does not always appear to be true. In the physical world, where the frequency of energy slows to such a point that matter can appear to be real, there is an outward appearance of good and evil, of love and fear. Polarities or opposites appear in this reality, and we now have the sometimes challenging tasks of dealing with physical reality with its love and fear, whilst also remembering that underneath this reality, sometimes hidden, though always there, is only divinity. The one divine intelligence is behind all of life. There is a spiritual teaching that this is like a beam of light that flows through a movie projector. The light shines through film and images are projected onto a blank screen. Stories come to life as motion pictures. They play out on the big screen before us. Sometimes the movies will be love stories, sometimes horror films. At other times, there will be adventures or coming-of-age stories. These films are like our various life stories, played out during the course of our lifetime. No matter what the film may appear to be, or how it affects us, the light in the projector is always the same. No matter whether our life story is currently a romance or a great tragedy. I find it hard to say that word. That's cool. We don't like to use that word much. That's cool. I understand why. Carry on. There is only one divine light bringing it to life for us. That story will change. Flick that card. Our Lady who manifests miracles. Let's understand this, please. Thank you. That story will change over our lifetime, perhaps, but the light is always the same. There are many on the spiritual path who find the notion that there is anything other than love very difficult to deal with. This is perhaps because they understand that the light in the projector is what animates every film, and that is divine. However, the divine is all. That means it is not only the pure light, but also the stories that are played out, in which human beings are the actors. We can remember that the light behind the form is real divinity, but we can also learn to accept that the life playing out is a divine creation too, and we are meant to be loving, living, and growing through that divine manifestation. Part of that life experience is that there is love, but also fear. There is much support on the divine path, but there are also those people and forces that would prefer that you didn't succeed in love, because then their power, claimed through fear, would remain intact. These are very real forces, but we do not need to be afraid of them. We only need to recognise that they exist, and that the Divine Mother protects and guides her children on the path of love to fulfill their divine destiny. Her loving will be stronger than any interference or ill wishing. She has absolute compassion for such attempts at interference, understanding that it often comes from unresolved pain, but she does not indulge it and will absolutely defend against any obstructions to the triumph of love. This oracle brings you a message from the divine. One role that you are playing in the various films of life includes the role of a spiritual being who is here to help yourself and others through your divine awakening. You are a holy child of the Holy Mother, and together you are bringing her path of love to fruition, perhaps so that there can be less horror movies and more great romances. For now, however, the horror movies are a part of Earth's great cosmic screenplay, and we need to deal with them too. Ignoring them and focusing on the beam of light is not going to help us change the screenplays that create the films. Through awareness, we can become more intelligent. We can actively seek the divine protection that is reaching to us through Our Lady, and we will not be so affected by any negativity around us. Then we can shine our light and use our contagious divine love to help others to also let go of negativity. Love flowing through a being that is sure of his or her divine protection is a powerful force. No wonder those forces that want fear to dominate actively seek to interfere with our spiritual growth. Fortunately, for those of us on the divine path of love, remembering to pray daily is enough for us to be brought under the Divine Mother's holy protection. Even if you pray for just several seconds, to ask the Holy Ones, who love us unconditionally, to be with us and protect and assist us this day, you will be under their protection. From this place of love and protection, the forces of fear cannot undermine our inner spiritual connection. We can prevent ourselves being triggered through our fear impulses and avoid directing our energy away from divine trust. Interference with our well-being, finances, life path, happiness, relationships, or any other part of our life can be prevented. There is no need for fear here, just for understanding and intelligent use of the power of protection that is available to us. Simple, effective, and healing. The following process will assist you in accessing that now and each and every day. The Divine Mother has brought this oracle to you because she wishes for you to come even more deeply into her protective field of love and to thrive. Let's finish with this healing process and affirmation. Perceive or intend that there... Let me just have a drink. Hi Blue Sky, how are you doing? Hi Moon Cookie darling. Thank God it's Friday. To the channel of love. Cheers Lucy. Cheers Moon Cookie. Cheers to the channel of lovers. We made it to the weekend. We sure did, darling. Just got a hair dangling. Healing process and affirmation. Perceive or intend that there be a beautiful white light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It is radiant and sparkling. It easily grows large and bright until it is bigger than your body. It descends through your entire body from the top of your head all the way down through your feet and into the earth, leaving a trail of light in its wake. Repeat this process with a green light, a blue light, and a violet light. Once you have completed this process, say the following healing affirmation prayer aloud 3 times. I'm going to read it the once, because you've got to go back and do that with every colour. So I'm not going to be like in sync, am I? Because it's going to take you a bit longer to do that, because no rushing. So you can go back and listen to this if you wish to use this simple, effective and healing process and affirmation. So once you have completed this process with the green light, the blue light and the violet light, say the following healing affirmation prayer aloud 3 times. Our Lady who prevents interference, Mother Mary, who loves me unconditionally, I call upon your healing grace, divine protection, love and assistance now. Be with me now, block all obstruction on my path of love. My heart and focus dwell upon you, bathed in your holy grace. May all beings be happy and free. Finally, complete your process by visualising, perceiving or intending that there be a beautiful golden light forming a radiant sphere above your head. It then descends through your entire body, from the top of your head all the way down, through your feet and into the earth. It creates a seal of light around you, and you are relaxed and held within that seal of light. Guys, have yourself a fantastic Friday evening, and I'll catch up with you guys soon. So until then, take care, much love.